Just want you to take some nice deep breaths in and exhale slowly. And now I want you to bring your attention to the soil beneath your home. And while you're there, I want you to really focus on the safety, the security, and the stability. And now visualize pulling that energy up from the earth into your toes. And now your ankles. Taking note of any warmth as that energy moves upward. Now pull that energy higher yet into both of your knees. And now your hips. Making sure to fill all of the space there, leave nothing untouched. Now take a nice big deep breath in and pull that energy up into your heart. And on that exhale, release any stress, worry, or concern. Do that one more time. And now pull that energy higher yet into your throat. And now your third eye, filling all of the space between both of your temples. And now take another big deep breath in and pull that energy up into your crown. And on that exhale, release everything that no longer serves you. Now visualize that energy flowing from your crown back to the earth where it's cleansed, purified, and returned to you in a continuous healing loop. And now I want you to bring your attention to the journey. I want you to ask that crystal, how do you want to work with me? What do you have to offer? What do you need from me? Just take a moment and really connect in. See what information that crystal has to share with you. Take note of how it feels. Is it cold? Is it warm? And now I want you to take note of yourself, your own body, that energetic field. Where do you feel that crystal's energy working with you? Where do you feel that energy within your body and your being? Is it in your head? Is it in your heart? Your hips? Maybe you feel it within an old injury. Maybe you feel it in your ears. Take note of your breathing as well. Does your breath quicken or does it slow when you're connecting in with that crystal? How about your heart rate? Is it faster? Is it slower? Do you feel energized? Or do you feel calmed by that crystal's presence? Now let's ask one more time to our crystal, what do you have to offer for my being? How do you want me to work with you? How can I honor you while you honor me? Now I want you to bring your attention to your mind's eye. Focus on that third eye. Move through all those universal stars. Just let that energy take you where you need to go. Now I want you to take note that you're on stable ground. Maybe this is somewhere that's familiar. Maybe it's somewhere new. But it's somewhere that you feel safe. There's nothing here that can harm you. You are completely safe, protected, and secure. You're lying down in a circle of crystals, beautiful amethyst crystals all around you. Your eyes are closed. You just feel the support of the earth beneath you. Now in your mind's eye, I want you to slowly open your eyes and take a look at the environment around you. The sun is shining. There's a cool breeze flowing through the trees. Take note that we're in a meadow. There's beautiful alfalfa fields, daisies, morning glories, lavender and rosemary. Beautiful trees throughout, with the breeze flowing gently through them. Reach out your hand and touch anything that is close to you. Feel the crystals, feel the plants if they're within your circle. Now I want you to stand up. Really take in the scenery. When you're ready, step outside of that circle. Notice that there is a path right in front of you. It's easy to walk, stable ground. Nothing about this journey is hard. Everything is easy, and you are right where you need to be. I want you to begin walking down that path. Take note of anything that you see. If there are animals, take note of which ones. Are there insects? Are there butterflies, ladybugs? What do you see? If you notice any animals or trees or crystals, just take note of them. They're here to guide you on your journey. We're just walking slowly down the path and taking note of anything that is coming to us. Any feelings, emotions, sensations, take note of all of that. All of it has importance. Just follow the trail. And as we go further down the trail, it begins to turn left. You're taking your time though. Just curve slowly left. Just following along. Nothing is hard. Everything is easy here and feels magical. You can tell that we're really coming into a non-ordinary reality just to find our own healing. We only need to focus on ourselves and what we're experiencing in this time and space. Up ahead, you see a forest. Beautiful trees, a fantastic canopy. I want you to go ahead and enter that forest. Step over any fallen trees or branches or rocks, but again, this is still easy. Nothing is hard to move through this. Let your eyes kind of adjust. The forest might be a little bit darker than when we were in the meadow. Still feel that nice cool breeze flowing through the forest. There is no stagnation, no slow energy here. Everything is just flowing and easy. As we're walking through this forest, we start to hear a stream or a river in the distance. You might even be able to see it, but you may only be able to hear it. Take note of any animal sounds that you're hearing here as well. Are there birds? What do you notice for animals and insects here? As we're walking through the forest, we see a beautiful massive tree just up ahead. And around this space, you may notice that there are offerings, crystals, maybe even some altars that others have left by their tree. No one has ownership of this tree. It belongs to all of us. But just take note of how she looks. What is around her? What offerings have been left? Feel free to touch anything while you're here. The space is for you to explore. There's nothing dangerous here. Everything is safe. If you can kind of feel that tree calling to you, you can place your hand or even your third eye on that beautiful massive trunk. What does the tree want to tell you about your journey today? What information does the tree have for you? When you're ready, start to walk around the tree. Explore all of the spaces. See if you can find a hole or a space that leads you into the tree. See if you can move within the tree. This is a portal to the lower world. It may seem small at first, but you will notice that you are able to easily fit within the space. It expands to fit your entire being. There is nothing tight or claustrophobic here. The tree expands to fit you. It's as big as you need it to be. Once you're inside the tree, is it darker here? What do you notice once your eyes adjust? Do you feel the rich, deep soil beneath you? Is it cool to the touch or is it warm? Once you have gained your bearings now to this new environment, I want you to notice that there's a passageway for you to go downward, down even farther within the earth. You're able to enter that lower world easily through this passageway. Again, nothing is tight, nothing is claustrophobic. The space is as big as you need it to be. Start moving down this passageway. What do you notice through here? Do you notice insects? Animals? Are there other crystals? Are there other beings here? Or artifacts? Take note of everything that you see through this passageway. As you move downward, it does begin to get darker. Give your eyes time to adjust. You may not even be able to see anymore as you're transitioning into the lower world, but that's okay. You're fully safe and the path is easy to walk. Nothing is hard, nothing is scary. We're completely safe. You can feel exactly where your feet need to go, and your hands are free to touch and feel anything as you move downward. Now feel yourself touching that solid ground beneath your feet. It's almost like you're popping out of the tunnel to the lower world, and you're in this light. You can feel this immense light while you're there. The cavern completely opens up as you enter that lower world. It's an entirely new time and space that is fully expansive. What do you see? What does this new place look like? What does it feel like? Are there smells here? And now I want you to ask this world to take you to your crystal ally, take you to the spirit of your crystal, so that you may have a conversation with her in this lower world. Set that intention to intimately connect with your crystal. And as you state this intention in your mind, you can feel yourself being drawn forward, noticing that there is a direct path that's very clear that you should follow. This path continues deeper and deeper into the lower world. But as you move here, just know that you are fully safe, protected. There is nothing to fear here. We're just walking and taking in all of the sights, the scents, and anything you feel while you're here. What colors do you notice in this new space? Is it bright, or is it dimly lit? How does the air feel? Is it warm? Is it cool? Is there a scent you can smell within that breeze? You may notice that just up ahead there's a beautiful clearing and there's a fire in the center. As we come to this entrance in the clearing, I'm going to stay right here at the perimeter, holding space as you really connect in and communicate with your crystal. Go ahead and enter the clearing and know that there's a place for you to sit. You may notice that there's something special here for you, welcoming, beckoning you to enter. There could be a beautiful bed of flowers. There could be a magical throne. But there's always a safe place for you to sit. And now I want you to ask your crystal, please show yourself to me. Let me see who you are at your being. How do you want me to see you? What does your crystal look like? Is it color? Is it energy? Does your crystal take the shape of an animal or human form? How does that crystal look to you here in the lower world? You could also ask your crystal if it's masculine or feminine or neither. Is there a specific element your crystal is attached to? Like water, fire, earth, air, or spirit? You can ask, which chakra do you want me to work with you? Is there a health concern that I have that you can assist me with? Do you want to work with me at a physical, emotional, spiritual, or other way? Ask the crystal if there's anything that it wants you to know about your life, your health, your soul mission, your journey, your healing work, your spirit. You can ask if there's anything the crystal would like to share with you. Going to drum just for a moment while you really connect in with your crystal. Just be open to receive any messages that that crystal has to send to you. nice deep breath in. Ask your crystal one more time, is there anything else you want to share with me? Give thanks to your crystal and ask it to continue with you back down the path so it can work with you in the here and now. Invite that crystal to join you as we start to make our way back out of the lower world. When you're ready, we're just going to start making our way back out of the lower world, following the exact path that we came in on. Make sure you're still looking around, taking in any of the scenery, scents, or any feelings that you have as we move out. We're exiting that clearing, just moving back towards the path and that entrance to the lower world. It may look small at first, but it expands and opens for us. Nothing tight, nothing claustrophobic here. Completely expands to fit us. Start walking up, back through that path, and we'll return to the middle world, going up, up, and upward, through the darkness. You may not see anything as we're exiting, and that's all right. Just take note of what you feel. Transitioning into that middle world, and we really start to see a little bit of light coming through. Everything is fairly deep brown. You can notice the soil again. Beautiful Mother Earth. Now that there's a little bit of light in the tunnel, you may begin to see animals or insects, artifacts or bones. Maybe more crystals here. Maybe there are different items here than when you came down. Take note of those. Keep moving upward at your own pace. Again, nothing is hard here. Everything is easy for us to move. We know exactly where our feet need to go and our hands need to be placed. And now we're starting to enter the tree. Stay here in this space for just a moment beneath the tree. How do you feel? Is there a difference? Has anything changed? Do you feel whole? Do you feel calm? Grateful? Is your cup overflowing with joy? How does the space here beneath the tree feel? Is it safe? Welcoming? Does it feel like home? Take note of any scents. Are there crystals here now? Maybe your crystal spirit is here with you now as well. Find that hole again within the tree so that you can begin to exit out of the tree. Again, it may be small at first, but it expands to fit you. Go ahead and move out of the tree. Are there any new offerings around the tree? Walk around. Do you now have an altar here at the tree? Do you want to have an altar? Check your pockets. Is there something that came with you that you want to offer the tree? Is your offering gratitude? Is it love? Is it connection? Feel free to leave your offering with the tree or give thanks at any altar that you may have placed at your tree. Look around and take note of any of the other offerings or altars that are there. Are there any that you didn't notice before, or that are drawing your attention now? If so, what is special about these altars or offerings? What does your being need to learn from them? Now I want you to go back to your altar or where you left your offering. Find that space within the tree. Make your way back to that area. What is at your altar? Are there any tools there? Are there any crystals? What colors are there? What you find here may be something that you have in the present world, or maybe something new. It could also be a feeling, or a concept, or even a word. What is at your altar? If there's something at your altar that you feel like you need to take with you, feel free to pick it up and place it within your pocket. You can carry it out of this lower world with you. Or perhaps if it's a feeling, there's a place within your body or your being that you can replace there. Do you have anything else that you want to leave at your altar? Anything that you retrieved from your journey that you would like to leave at your altar that you can always retrieve at another time? Is there anything that you carried with you that you don't want to take with you? Is there stagnant energy? Is there dis-ease? Is there pain or guilt? Leave it here. Reach into your pocket and leave any of that energy here for Mother Earth to cleanse and purify and transform into energy of the light. We don't have to take any of that stagnation with us from our journey. We're welcome to leave it all here. When you're ready, we're going to give thanks to the tree and honor her. We're going to honor the lower world, the tree of life, our journey, and our crystal. Give thanks to all of them. And now I want you to begin walking back to the path out of the forest. We're going through that area that was covered with trees, maybe the fallen log you see again. And as that path curves, we're just moving with it. Everything is easy here, nothing is hard. You may start to hear that stream or river again. While you hear it, does it sound the same? Or has it changed? How about the scent of the forest? Is it the same as when we first entered, or is there something new here? And now you. How do you feel? Do you feel the same? Or have you changed? Take a nice deep breath in and exhale slowly as you move into any new energy flow your being may have. Just going to continue walking out of the forest. You start to see the meadow. The light gets brighter as the sun beams down on you. You feel the cool breeze blowing as it moves through you, refreshing and purifying. Now we're in the meadow. What scents are here? How does that breeze feel on your skin? What do you smell? What do you see? Are there new animals or insects? Are there new plants? Take note of everything as we continue to walk through our path down the meadow, back to our safe space. You see your sacred circle just up ahead. Move back into that sacred space. Sit down while you're there. Take one more glance at the beautiful meadow around you. Touch the earth beneath you. Just breathe in this world one more time. Now I want you to go ahead and lay all the way down. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale slowly. We're going to return to our ordinary reality, back to this place so that we're closing the portal to the non-ordinary and the lower world. Start coming back into your body. You can begin to wiggle your fingers and now your toes. Coming back to the here and now. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and sit up.